Welcome everybody. It's not always that quiet, is it? It's not actually that quiet. Cool. I think we are what I call GTG, I believe. Day 2 of trucking. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. On the laptop it says it's not live, but on my phone it says it is live. We'll have YouTube up there. We'll get Twitch up on the iPad. If it doesn't die, it is on charge. Doesn't know what it wants to be connected to at the moment. Welcome back, Arukai. It's been a while. Twitch is not currently giving me any audio, so that's fun. How are we going now? Do we have audio? I think we do. We do. I said audio very long. Don't mind me, I'm not drunk. Right, I've got YouTube chat up on one screen, Twitch chat up on another screen. All I can hear is you. That's good. There's no music at the moment. There probably won't be any music because that's copyright. Most of it is anyway. But now we know everything's working, we're good to get trucking. What are we doing? I don't even have the game open. Of course I don't have the game open. Why would I? What are you on, Joe? You're on Twitch. Cool. We will go over to the live scene and then we will... Oh, that's right. Gotcha. Go back over to this for a second. We'll put game capture on top of display capture. And now it's opening in the background and I can't do anything. The mouse is refusing to function? This isn't the best. The mouse will not move. Oh, there we go. That fixed it. Nope, that didn't fix it. That fixed it. Nope, it didn't fix it. Now what if I click on this is some interesting technological problems we're running into. I'm gonna have to close it. Cool, that fixed my problems. Maybe. I don't know what happened there, but we're back on track. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. YouTube's fine. Twitch is not playing the right game. I think we're good. We're opening up. We're on the field. Twitch is working. YouTube's behind, but YouTube's working. When's YouTube ever not behind at the end of the day? I'll fix up the lighting situation we're currently facing. That should have us fixed. Maybe. Probably too dark now a bit. Yeah, could be worse. Sure, it'll brighten up. Unless if we drive at night time, then it'll probably just get darker. So today, I plan on doing the... what did I call this? The heavy haul stuff. Not the light stuff. We don't like the light stuff. Plan on doing the heavy stuff. Do I have? No, I do not. Oh, that's right. That audio is probably going to come through the microphone and it's going to double up and not sound very good. I'm going to park in this dirt patch. No, because why not? We're in a Scania. It'll be right. Look at that absolute weapon. Show. Can't believe I forgot about this, but we're going to have to swap you over to headphones. So now, perfect. For my sake, I hope the game's not actually that loud. I hope it's just my headphone volume. Right, what are we doing? Freight market. That expires in 47 hours. They're both offering us the exact same amount of money. Except that's 60 tons, that's 44 tons. So, realistically, how did you get stuck in there? Answer is, it didn't get stuck in there. But the fun part is we are all the way down here. We're all the way down here in that place, Portolano, and we've got to drive all the way up to Cologne it's the actual trip itself is 5 hours, but to actually get there, it's probably 15. It's 28. It's even worse. Settle in for the ride, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be a long one. 28 hours. We'll just quickly... For some reason, the mouse doesn't like controllers at all. So we've got to flip it over so it's not sitting on the desk, because it makes it jitter and not look very good. This is our weapon of choice today. Got all these nice flashy fancy lights on it. With our turn indicators, low beams, beacons. Got everything rolling. Oh, we also got beacon stuff at the back too, so we don't have trailers on. All good to go. $28 drive, 2,000 kilometers. And where I currently am is only 30 kilometer speed limit, so I'm speeding consistently. Which, I mean, what else could you need? Wind the window down, get some fresh air in here. Can't always rely on the air conditioning. Not when it's 26 degrees. No, better not speed up too much before we break the 30 kilometer speed limit. Actually, I'll go around that gate because it doesn't open yet. What I want to do quickly, I'm going to get a Spotify playlist up that's allegedly music that's not copyrighted, but I'm pretty sure I've been copyrighted by the past with it. I'm going to have to put on some exterior headphones, make sure this isn't super loud. That's not too bad. How is it compared to the game volume? It's actually pretty good. Maybe I'll get that right first one. That way it's not just complete silence when I'm recording. This is a long drive, so I guarantee there's going to be some silence every now and then. We're going to cue away. Headphones are on. Party time. So it's going to speed limit. Got just over 2,000 kilometers to drive. And the actual job we're going to is only 300 kilometers away. Well worth it, 100%. Speed goes down to 70, no point going up to 81, is there? And then we're down to 40. And the car's coming. Just scoot right across here. And we're speeding again. And now we're not speeding. So many speed changes. I imagine we're probably going to have to sleep somewhere along this journey. But I'm going to try and hold that up for as long as I can. Yeah. every time I get to the speed limit it drops. Every time. If you're wondering why I actually have a map up in the corner, it's because this truck doesn't have a navigation system, so I don't exactly have a choice. I don't know if I'm getting to 80 because there's a random feeling I have to slow down that anyway. And we're still speed. And it's down to 40. Oh, I want to down travel. So much easier to get up to this building. Shall we check? No, It is Wednesday, 4 p.m. We're expected to arrive at the job on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. So I've got just a wee bit over 24 hours left in the job. Oh, it's better than 9, I think it's 8. Could have made that journey longer if I didn't take that. Photo bubbling. It's 1 for me, 0 for the views. This truck is brand new. It's 1.6 thousand kilometers on it. 1,600. Specifically 1,640. After this drive it will have over just under 4,000. After the delivery it will probably also have just under 4,000. We'll get there. That's for a better looking truck if at all. The horn's not the most appealing, if I say so myself. When's our next rest stop in 5 hours? So we're not exactly going to get that now. Let's look at when's our next rest stop. We're obviously not going to have a rest there because that's like 2 minutes in. Probably not there even. Maybe somewhere around here. I would have a pin, but I'm sure I won't have it. See how far we can get. So it's like a 27-hour journey, just over 27 hours. We're probably nearly an hour into it. Game time obviously, not real life time. Real life time, 10 minutes into it maybe. It's just over 2,000 kilometers left to go. Pretty much a full tank of fuel. Will we need to refuel? Most likely, because we've got 2,300 kilometers worth. The drive's 2,000. So just to play the safe game, I'm actually going to leave that up so I can keep an eye on how much fuel I do end up. Because obviously that's going to fluctuate. If I have to go up hills and smash it, if I have to stop and go, get stuff at red lights every 2 minutes, we'll get there. Should have checked the first class. is probably too slow without a trailer on, but better be safe than sorry. There was a car there, but it wasn't decent way back in my defence. The rest now. A 6 double burger of that size, that's pretty good. Just for the ease of access if other trucks come here, and move to the corner. So they don't have to navigate around the little truck. Should probably put my window up. Of course it's not coming off the truck now. What will happen? Before we continue, let's have a short 5-minute rest. Because I do actually have to take a break while we're here at the rest stop. I will be back in roughly 3 minutes. Don't worry, the music will keep going.
Couldn't canvas of a burning sky, dodging embers of a world on fire. Yet there's still hope when you're by my side. They say it's darkest right before the light. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind, just breathe and feel alive. Each passing flicker of our souls ablaze, revealing secrets to the blinding age. Light reflecting what we are inside. Let the truth be your guide. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind, just breathe and be alive. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind, just breathe and feel alive.
What's up, Nigels? We are back. Had to tend to the dog. Needed to go do a whistle. What are we doing? That's right, we just had a break, didn't we? Just had a nice sleep. Didn't even put the truck in neutral overnight. So left it in what do you got? You got a digger. I got my Watson here. Beat that. Not to mention front, I've got lots at the back as well. Beat that red Scania. You do have that though. No, damn it, went too far. You did drive a Scania, so you do have something on it. Improve our fuel efficiency with one window up. Oh, there's some traffic down here. Got a fair bit of traffic down here. And speed limit. Come on, guys. What do you have? Have fun. Are they both in line? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh my god. Thanks for telling me. We're back. I forgot to change the stream screen, but we're back. I was wondering what was going on. It's like there's no way YouTube and that's that far behind, right? Right, they're not that far behind. I just forgot to click a button. I muted the microphone, I think. I hope I did. Good thing I had the stream up actually watching it, otherwise I wouldn't have known. And the rest of the stream probably just would have been the having it taking a break screen or whatever it says. When does it actually expire? Expires in 34 hours. I've got 25 to get there. It's weird how some of the AI changes when some of it doesn't. Like this car in front of me changes. It was nearly a second accident. Trucks, what he's doing. Haven't even passed Madrid yet. I didn't know the TV was on. Anyone else know the TV was on? That's not bad. That might help or hinder the brightness problem of it. Maybe a little bit, I guess. This is some banger music. 24 hours left to go, fellas. Done about 300, nearly 300 kilometers of driving already. I should have reset the trip meter thing. Well, there's no other traffic. There's literally no one. Not a single headlight anywhere. Get the moon and the signs in the background. Perfect. Let's continue drawing. I do have the truck speed limit on, so we can't go above 90. Could turn that off. That's somewhat unrealistic. Like 98% of trucks these days have a truck speed limiter. I've completely forgot what I was talking about. Drop off a little bit so these people can get in front. because I need to get over here. Oh, when did I turn them on? Not anymore, but what speed are we dropping down to? 80. I'm already doing 80. But these are definitely going slower. Oh, it's so easy to speed without a trailer. Is this how real truck drivers do? Look at the top mirror. Hooking. Already got to the 90 before we even got on the highway. Estimated, what wasn't our estimated arrival time like 6:30 or something? 7:30? Oh, but I did sleep in one. It's roughly 24 hours until we arrive. But we were going to have another break in about 9 hours. All of my employees drive Scanias pretty much the exact same as mine, just without the fancy upgrades. They do have some. They do have engine and transmission upgrades, so they can do heavier loads. They don't have all the fancy flashy lights, all these little interior lights. None of us have custom paint jobs. All in plain white skins. What's happening here? Interesting. It's not even like actual crashes. That's something you don't see very often in Euro Truck. There's like actual crashes with like cops and that, but there's nothing like that normal. Or just a random bus trying to do a U-turn or whatever it was trying to do. Hopefully he doesn't pop up when I've got my big load, because I ain't gonna be able to go around 2,100 before we need fuel, and I've got 1,700 to go. So realistically I probably won't need fuel, safe to say. But I will get it anyway. What are we looking at? 810. That doesn't look like 810. It looks clear. Apparently the quality of this live stream is 810p. Personally, never heard of it. It's worse than 1080, better than 720. So it's not bad. It's weird, if I say so myself. What was that quality again? 810. 810 60 frames. Strange. I guess it works. Halfway between 720 and 1080. That's how I keep turning them on. So my cruise control and beacons are the same button. but the cruise controls if I hold it down, the beacons, or if I just press it. So if I don't hold it down for long enough, it turns the beacons on. By the way, spotter, it's number 2 for me. Couldn't change lanes as a car next to me. I was thinking about it. This is great music. Bet it's not copyright free though. There again, I'll get a lot more of those notifications. We'll get another 16. I'll probably level up just by driving him through. That is a bull. Oh, there's a photo achievement thing I can get that one, I think. Nope. Does it not recognise it because you can't actually see it? That's a nice photo. I like photography in this game. You'd never guess, would you? I don't want to have headphones on, but if I take them off I can't hear the game, I can't hear the music, I can't hear anything. I'll just be sitting here in silence. That does not seem fun. So I don't have a choice. The next rest stop I might pull over just to fix I don't know what to call it. How long is that rest? 7 hours. So we'll get down to about 15 hours left before we have to rest again. I don't know if we'll make it. I think each rest is 10 hours. We only have like 15 hours. We've got 22 hours before we get there. We've got 31 before it expires. We came from there. We're now coming up on Burgess. Probably going to go through whatever this place is. Golfek. We've got to get all the way up there. I mean, if we make it there and it's not a thing anymore, we'll just go for the industrial condenser. Or that one. Or maybe not that one. Oh, that's one pretty much the same spot. Yeah, if this one expires, we'll just get this one. And if that one expires, we won't get that one because that one will expire before we get that one. We'll figure it out. Don't speed up on me now. You just do this all the time. Come back over. And now you slow down when I get back over. Can you just make your mind up, please? That would be great. I know it's probably this truck's fault, most likely. So down to 60. Oh mate, it'll probably slow down to 25. We're at 50. Sunrise is incoming. Come on, Trucker Joe. I'll beat you to it and get all the way over so you can come out. I can get moving because I am in a time crunch. Need to keep the speed on as much as I can. Current arrival times 4:30 AM tomorrow morning, Friday. YouTube is so much further behind Twitch. Well, genuinely. Well, that sunrise is directly in front of us. Not what you'd want in real life, because you wouldn't be able to see shit. This truck doesn't have visors either, so it's you would be screwed. Spotto. It's the third one. Good luck catching up to me, guys. Look at you go, Alvin. Bring in 15k for the company. We've got $500,000. Leveled up too. Nice. Look at you go. For promotion. Making more money and taking more money. That's how we like it. Allegedly. If you slam on your brakes, what I mean, I'll have a ones. And they will be your fault. I've seen that brake light. Watch it. Dude. Now to speed up like he did last time. I know it was a different car, but I know his intentions. The truck's not even slowing down either, so I don't know why he's slowing down. What? 11k from Rafael? Rafael is doing good. What have you got? Some sort of food? This is like that meme where two trucks are beside each other for hours on the highway because they're both doing like the same speed. I would actually slow down to his speed, but like I said before, I'm in a time crunch. I was making a little bit of time, cutting off a few minutes every now and then. Won't cut this truck off. A little bit further in front, nothing over. Zoom zoom. We've been live for nearly an hour and we haven't even got close to this job yet. How's that rest going? 5.5 hours. I shouldn't have had a rest when I did. I should have worked it all the way down. I think that's going to screw me over now. If you're wondering, I've got 2 mods installed. I've got 2 mods installed. One so the jobs are worth a little bit extra money, just to make it a little bit more realistic, so we're not driving all the way across the country for $2,000. And obviously the heavy haul is worth more because they're heavy haul. That's why we're doing the heavy haul. And the second mod is what enabled me to get all these flashy lights on the front because they're not in the base game. Well, I'm seeing a reason I'm going to need to slow down. $40. I would assume I'm supposed to be going to one of those trucks around, but I didn't even need to stop. How good. I'll be able to get into that truck easily because he has a trailer, don't you? Sucker. Come on. That added about a minute or two onto the horizon. I'm sure we'll get rid of that as we get going. Back over. Try not to impede these cars as much as possible. We all know and we all hate it when we get stuck behind trucks. We'll speed by about 3 kilometers an hour until the speed limit goes over. So that way we're making back a little bit at a time, but we're also not speeding enough to get a fine. Hopefully. Raymond, I wish I could, my friend. I wish I could. But yeah, on yesterday's stream, I had a 40-ton locomotive and I tipped it over, completely destroyed the cargo and the truck. Didn't make any money from the delivery because the cargo was destroyed, damaged, the trailer was damaged and everything. And then I had to essentially buy a brand new truck because my truck was also completely destroyed. I wish these speed limits would sincerely make them wind up. Yeah, that was not fun. I'm trying to do this as realistic as possible, and we all know truck drivers always speed just a little bit. Also indicators, wipers, lights. Obviously we're not going to drive the whole way without a radio, because who would drive for over 24 hours without a radio? I wouldn't. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is your problem? I'll get a fine for that later. You actual psycho. There's no way you didn't see this big ass truck next to you. Not a chance. You wanted that to happen. I'll put that on the insurance report. Psycho. How much damage is that? 2% damage. Now that 1% is the tyres, because you know tyres wear over time. The other 1% would be from Mr. Crash Man, isn't it? I can't remember what colour his car is, but if you're him, stuff you to the moon. Costing me precious money. Don't like it. And this is the end of the toll road, so we're going to have to slam on our brakes again. Okay. Do we have to stop at this one? Don't think we're lost. Let's go. Spotto again, that's full. No way he isn't catching me at this point. That's a Tesla. They've incorporated Teslas into the game, isn't it? I swear any car I drive on just brakes for no reason at all. Constant. Get over here and most likely speed up. Another toll. I'm gonna have to wait for the caravan to move over. This one we do actually have to stop at, I think. Go. We still got a helicopter. Let you in. Car's coming up next to me. But I am. I'm heading to the west. Just under 4 hours. See how far we can get in 4 hours. We've only made up like 8 minutes over the course of today's drive. Whereabouts are we? Oh, we've made a decent way. We started there. No, we didn't. I'm assuming that would have been where we had a rest at. So we would have started from down here. And we're now there. Nearly halfway. I'd say about there's halfway. This isn't something I'd normally do. Drive for 30 hours to 4 hours work. Definitely not something you'd do in real life. It'd be a huge waste of money. I did see if there was a job I could do to take it up there, so it wasn't as much of a waste of money, but it wasn't. So now I'm driving about there without a trailer. Losing money as we speak. Well, technically I'm not, because my lovely employees, that's me, his cargo is scooters, his cargo is forklifts, no cargo, milk, and empty barrels. Madrid, I just came from Madrid. So if we quickly look at the trucks, does it say mileage on? It does. So this was my original truck. As what everyone else drives, the exact same truck. I've upgraded to Scania S, a little bit taller, a little bit more horsepower, which I need because I do the big deliveries while everyone else just does the little ones. So they're still making money while I'm going on this track and a half to get up here. 3.5 hours. We won't stop until we have to stop because I don't want to waste too much time. Problem is, I think I'm going to have 2 more rests to actually make it. And then I think the rests are like 8 to 10 hours long. Reserve. I don't know what that means. Have a good day, boss man. Hope you can go deaf. No, not in the next game. Not in the next game. I'm slowly global. 1,800 kilometers roughly left to fuel. 1,400 kilometers to reach our destination. Can we do it? I think so. We haven't crashed yet, that's always a good start. Hey, you, maybe? No, nothing. He's all sucks, Skinner's the best. That one I'm not going to say yes because I've seen the badge. Oh, another toll? Oh my god. He's trying to rip me off at this point, surely. Another one we have to stop at. That one you don't have to stop at. Rip off. $20. Oh my god. There goes my frickin' lunch. KFC's out the window now. I've only got 490,000 left to my name. Cars either side, just glide straight over again. Come on over, car. Didn't slow down, could have been disastrous for you. I just would have claimed you were in the blind spot even though you very obviously weren't. Go over in this lane. 1,300 kilometers left, 2.5 hours to our rest break. Because we are playing it realistically, we have the fatigue manager thing on, so if we drive tired we get fined. And you also do end up falling asleep, and it is quite difficult to stop crashing. The screen goes black for like 3-4 seconds, but if you're anywhere near a corner or halfway around the corner, you will crash. And if you have currently, we're not on a delivery, but if we were to crash, we have to get towed to the repair shop, which could be back in the direction we came from. So, not a chance we're going to make the delivery we're heading towards. Also, a massive waste of fuel. Is this one you don't have to stop at? Nice. Come on. Come on, little bluey. Same idea, right? Look at you doing. One of those traffic. back over. One thing I'm glad of is there's no flies in this game. Imagine just hear a buzzing of a fly every now and then. Christ, that would be annoying. Quite you. 2 hours, 2 hour rest break. How's it looking? I dare say we're gonna have to either do it there or there. Because the next one's all out there. I feel like that's more than 2 hours away. If I put a... What was that? If I put a pin there, next checkpoint in 3 hours, that's too far away. Now 49, we'll have to do that one. Yep, have to do that one. Get there is roughly 1 PM, I think. We'll probably wake up at about 11 PM. I think the rests are about 10 hours. So we're gonna have to have another one. After this one, which is probably gonna make me not gonna make history freaking game. Well, we're not gonna get to start the story before it expires. Income $17,000 from Raphael again. Raphael is killing it. Oh, we've got to get all the way over. So glad I don't have that fire truck, I think, because it's loan installment. I forgot I had that. 5,700. I might pay that loan off when I get to the rest of actually. I have enough to pay it off and I will pay it off. Less interest. Slowed down as much as I could. Didn't hit him, thankfully. Yikes, that's a new one. But his truck detached in time, so his truck's on the way. That's good. These things are expensive. I would feel worse for him if he drove a Scania, because they are the most expensive trucks in the game. He ain't getting paid. I know his trailer even pulled to start off with. It's not like it's at the back where the brakes and uncle are overheating. Tyre caught on fire, it's in the middle. Could have been chemicals, but if it was fuel, that makes 0 sense. Fuel just doesn't randomly combust normally under normal circumstances. I have to change lane? No. That truck doesn't seem heavy. Spotto, that's 4. 5. Is this for wrestling? I don't think so. Is it? No, it's the next one. Do it really thinks we're going to get that far in an hour? Trust it. Wait, hold on, did it say an hour? Next checkpoint, 41 minutes. Trust it, says we'll make it. They do also apparently have electric trucks in this game, yes, that's fun. I think it's only a Volvo though, I'm pretty sure. So you won't see major on it because I don't do Volvos. You're getting tired. Nah, shit. We're getting there. We're nearly there. Just around this corner. Get in front of that bus. No, I won't. There's a lane here. Oh, it's not just... Well, I mean, there is a rest stop here, but... I'll go up to the petrol station, top up with some fuel on the way out, all the way in, depending on how it's arranged. Bet it's gonna go down, isn't it? Did. Get in front of this big rig. Man. Yeah, shit, all good. This is where we're taking a rest at. We very well might not make this delivery in the first place. But we'll try. I do that all the time. So we've got fuel and then the rest up, so we'll get fuel. Fall asleep behind the wheel. $1.88 per litre. So we're going for about 400 litres. Just over 400 litres. It's up a little bit early, but we don't have a trailer on, so... Should have put the window up first. Turn back off. And sleep. It's currently 1:17 PM. Now 10, so the rest is 9 hours. Which helps me a little bit, I guess. Let's go. Is it 13? 13 degrees Celsius outside. No, go on. Ooh, shouldn't turn that one. Don't even have a trailer on. Straight back up to the speed limit as quick as we can, get out of here. You're making 63,000 God damn. 29,000 from Ludovic. Yeah, we're gonna have to rest again 4 hours before we get there. It's a punch in the gut. $27,000 for Wilma. Now we're over were arriving Friday at 3 a.m. I think. Just over 1,000 kilometers to go. Just to know the job's probably not going to be even available when we get there. All worth it in the end, isn't it? YouTube is so far behind. Unless it's just not actually live. No, it's not live. Well, that explains a lot. I was going to say, YouTube is a mile behind me. Paris. Come on, Carl. You know, you can pass quicker than that. I would assume this truck has a speed limiter as well. So I assume his top speed is also 90. Because he has a trailer on that gives me a slight advantage. Paris is 566. Got 1,043. So it's about halfway between where we are and our destination. Why is there traffic? I'm just going to change lane and hope that this lane doesn't slow down. We're slowing down. Nordic Crown. Get behind me, this man. Cut that car off. I thought he did too, but he didn't. What's going on here? Truck fire. Another one. Or he's just lost his load. Trailer's never touched though, so that would tell me that it's a fire. I wonder how this car driver feels at the moment, sandwiched between 3 trucks. They're still doing 30 k's under the speed limit, so it doesn't make me feel the best. I need to lean back so I don't lean into the microphone. I've noticed I've done that a few times. These trucks are doing what I was doing earlier. Side by side at the same speed. It doesn't work like that. Could you get any closer to that car's lead? Surely you're not a cop after that performance. I think it is. Dangerous driver much. Damn. Is that telling me the left lane has to turn? Car, seriously. Not make the brake. The truck is a mile ahead of it. Come on, boys. You're not doing me any favours here. If you're one of my employees, I think I'll have to sack you for this performance. It's terrible. This car driver doesn't know if he wants to be up the truck house or with me up his ass. $13. I swear every time I accelerate this car slows down. Seriously. Surely that truck's far enough to run out and merge. It's taken the absolute piss. You know how we figure this out? Oh, I see an indicator. Oh, he's a mile far enough to fucking merge. We gotta dim the headlights up a bit more. Oh, look at all the traffic they've backed up on. I've got to somehow merge into that. Might as well take another photo on me. I'll turn them on 1 second. I wonder if I didn't press B, did I? Get in front of this little truck before it gets COD. Now I'll be the best. Take me 10 minutes to overtake these two trucks. Feel free for one of you to take the next exit so I can get back over. Been an absolute pest to these people in cars at the moment. Sure they don't like this. In front of one. One of you's better hurry up and merge, because once I catch up to this dude, I'm getting back over. Wait. That's not what I meant. One of you's better hurry up and overtake. Oh, one more car overtake. Come on, buddy. Is this dude truck green? Oh, a weird green color. That does not look good. You should just left it white. White looks great. Someone needs to make a mod for this game where you can be a tow truck driver. That'd be cool. Because this truck is kitted out with flashing lights to the look. I can merge back over in front of him. Both got over. It's only flashing lights. The lane itself looks fine. Car's back over. Truck's still over. Allies doing weird stuff. We've got 12 hours left to before we get there. 8 hours until we have to rest. And the delivery expires in 12. So I'm definitely going to miss the delivery. I'm going to have to rest, otherwise there'll be all types of fines and God knows what else. So I'm going to have to go for that bigger one once I get there. Oh, that's the wrong button. What's the right button? I'm gonna sit in both lanes so this truck can get over. So I have my hazards on. So the people behind me need to they slow down? They did, they slow down. Is this just a robot? It is. Look at you, bludger. And you. 2 bludgers. Just off the government. I guess. I'm only thinking these thoughts halfway through before it's like it's not working too well for me. Getting behind those truckers is like a really bad thought because they don't want to catch up to him pretty quickly. As predicted. About 12 hours to the It's the longest singular drive I've ever done in this game. Longest delivery is about 400 kilometers. And this we've still got another 800 before we get to the delivery. I wonder what the truck service is like. I can't see anyone. Come on, we'll make it eventually. Also do not need a break. About 8 hours to an end break. Eco. Oh, it's a twin solar. Nice. Dodgy cop again. Spotto, that's 6. A71 is a kilometre. I mean, kilometre? I don't know if it's at 1,000 kilometres or 1,000 metres. Some of the signs in this game are a bit backwards. You can see where all the names are taking on this truck. Is it a truck? It is a truck. What are you doing, truck? There's a truck over there that's pulled over. Is there any reason at all for you to get into the middle lane? Good thing I did more back over. Didn't even say that. Now all the cars are coming up on the right side for whatever reason. Still haven't got to the delivery yet. I think it was a 28-hour drive, but I've got 10 hours left. There's 2 trucks up here slowing everyone down again. Do not know what that sign said. Good on you, truck man. So that the Tom? Didn't take a wild guess and say that is what it says. It's saying we need to get in that left lane, right lane, same lane, room. Speed on. Just trying to get in the car because this 2 lane doesn't understand the 1 lane. And there's another toll road, of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, that must have been crazy close to the roof. Holy frost. Where did you come from? Is there a truck in that way? Where's the truck? I'm on the back that way. That's a fairly big difference. I should probably actually slow down this time. Back up to 90. So we're going to drive for another 5 hours. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to have to do about 4 hours night time and going to 11. I'm going to sleep at about 9 AM. The sleep itself is about 9 hours. So I wake up at 6 PM. Is that wrong? Yeah, that's right, 6 PM. And then 4 hours, we'll get there at about 10 PM. It wasn't an easy way to do that calculation, but I didn't use the easy way. Someone's from Rocket League, is it not? Either it is or something very familiar. It sounds like it's from Rocket League. Twitch is like right on my tail. YouTube's a bit further behind. My plan is to overtake this truck. I'll not admit defeat. It's 4.5 hours till we have to rest. How does this feel? 3 hours, that's not far enough. There. 4 hours, 7 minutes. Just get away with it. Spend half of that time overtaking this truck. Pause this again, resume. We're back. Not used to driving on timber for about 14 obvious reasons. So I do tend to go a little bit too far into the next lane. 4 hours till the next rest. Second sunrise we're seeing of this journey, I think. Either the second or third, I think it's the second. It's currently just past 5 AM. I myself feel like it's 5 AM. This drive without a load is making me tired. Is it 2 lanes here? No, it's not. Come on, truck. I'm slowing everyone down. I'll be slowing everyone down in a few minutes. Forward. So of course it's like this, it doesn't. I still don't get it's like 820p or whatever it's called. That just does not make any sense. Doesn't look blurry. That's good, I guess. Spotter, 7. I think there's the yellow car behind me too, but I won't count that unless it comes past me. Another sweater, that's 8. How the hell did you manage that? $32 tall, I think that's the most expensive one so far. Oh, so I suppose at the end you didn't have a choice. I need to get off. No, I need to merge. To go into a different line. There's a train. Yeah, you would have heard that one, didn't you? Another toll. Can't remember if this is the start or the end. There's been that many. Other people in the company have made like 300,000 just in the time I've been driving to my job. I never knew this road had so many tolls on it. When it's the first time I've ever driven it, that's not wrong. Two hours till we have to rest. Rest stop is in 2 hours. Then we've got to do the actual delivery we're heading to, or there's literally no point to this stream, so. When I get to this rest stop, I might take a walk when we get there. Wake myself up a little bit, it's been a long ride. My energy levels are not enjoying it for a single second. Spotto, that's 9. And Spotto, that's 11. Spotto, yep, that's 12. Heaps of yellow vehicles in this area. Still at 2%, 1% most likely still tyres and the other percent Spotto from that weird dude merged into, that's 13. Spotto, that's 14. Heaps of yellow cars in this area, this is great. 14, well I'm at 14 Spottos, the audience is at 0. Spotto, that's 15. The last 6 of these have been in like the last 3 months. What have we got over here? Another fly? It's the third fly. That one's a car fly. So we came past 2 truck flies and a car fly. sleeping if I wanted to. There's nowhere to park. Oh wait, I don't have a trailer. I could have. We're on 26 till I will be fined. 56 until I get to go to sleep. Spotto, that's 17? I really should have wrote this down. Oh, where you on? Getting tired. Waiting for him to get in front of the truck. It's not going to, is he? Well now. Spotto, that's 18. Looks like we're driving into a storm. Let's go outside and we'll go straight ahead. I was hoping that car was on its way up here. Come on. There we go, we're gaining. Let's get to switch gears. I think we're at 17 spotters. Really should have wrote down. Music's the only thing keeping me awake right now, right? This isn't my rest stop, is it? No. Next one. Germany, France, and Euro. I know it's not the Euro Truck flag, I don't remember. It's a company in the game, I think. There was a name there with that flag in it. How much road have we got? 500 meters. Don't fall asleep yet, buddy, we're nearly there. Don't take a trooper with it. Let's not say take a trooper, but if you do, you will fall asleep. We don't want that. Strange. Going to sleep in the middle of the day. Oh no, it's not still morning. It's 8:43, 44 a.m. Don't need to top up on fuel. We've got 2,100 kilometres worth, and we've only got 200 kilometres of driving. We've got a different sleeping area. Parking brake, neutral, turn the truck off. Windows already up, isn't it? Yeah. I myself am going to have like a 2-minute rest, I guess. I'll be back in about 2-3 minutes. Don't worry, the music's not going to stop. party time. Our arrival time is now 10 PM on the dot. See if we can get some time on that. Imagine too. Safe merging, don't you reckon? Now I did remember to change the scene back this time, so we are actually live. Not before when I forgot to change the scene and I was talking and he couldn't say anything. That was great. It's one of the high points. Catch you, truck man. It doesn't look like I will. I've already made 4 minutes. That was a cool little cinematic view. My people in my company have made like $400,000 since I've been driving to make my delivery. So I haven't made a thing. Oh, I thought it was a lane change. It probably should be. This is very tight. If I had that wide load trailer, I'd definitely be both of those lanes. How nice of you. Oh, crud. This could end up terrible. No. Still dotted lines. It's unbelievable. Left hand my frame, we didn't have to slow down. I didn't have to, so I couldn't speed up. I was speeding it. Safest rolling you'll ever see. Got 3 hours left to go. That guitar solo, god damn. I leveled up, you're now level 9. I leveled up from just driving. Spotto, that's number 20 I believe. $174 kilometers to go. I'm not kidding when I say I've leveled up from driving. Very serious. I went from level 8 to level 9 just from driving. Come on, Carl, for the merge. Second time I've had to do that. Says car. Dude, do you not know what an indicator is? God damn. Stop driving in Australia. I don't know about you, but if I see a truck with the indicator on turning into my lane, I'm slowing down. Not gonna try and push in front of him. Stuff that. Probably shouldn't listen to the microphone. It's probably not the best sound you've ever heard. Again, that's a police car too. Oh, that was close. Germany and somewhere else? I know one of those flags is German, I don't know what the other one is. Totally not speeding. I get a speeding fine, sorry. I've made enough money to cover it. Well, the people working for me have made enough money to cover it. I myself have barely made a thing. Spent probably about $3,000 on fuel. This is from the good old days of All People Are Awesome. One of those two used to have this song in the background of all of their videos. Still good. Still speeding, still haven't got a fine for it yet. I'm sure it'll come. You could have avoided that, dude. You idiot. Absolute idiot. Not very often you get people purposely cutting you off, but it happens like this. It's the second time in the stream it's happened. I don't know how to feel about it. Nearly at our load. Getting ever so close. The music in my headset is very loud. so easy to speed without a trailer. Come on, fellas. More by that garage over there, one or two actually. Expand the business. Banger. Nearly there. Got 28 minutes left to go. Leave a nice juicy big gap in between me and the time again. Oh, that's right. I did forget about that. It's 60 tons. Might as well take the 60 ton one. I hope that's the same spot where I currently am. It's 26 minutes. We'll get reasonably close, we won't get uncomfortably close. See, I think that's pretty good. But in that mirror it looks uncomfortably close. It sucks you have so many different cameras to swap through. I could use the keyboard to do it, but I was gonna say I thought that bus was broken down, but he's turning. Maybe he's not turning, it doesn't seem like he's moving. Could be broken down. It's not a Scania, so sad to say, buddy, but that's a you problem. Should have got a Scania. That's a Spotto over there by the looks of it. That's 21 for this 28-hour journey. That is yellow, isn't it? Yeah, that's yellow. Mustard yellow, but still yellow. A little bit bigger of a gap this time, just so he doesn't feel too uncomfortable about a big rig being right up his butt. Switch through 204 camera angles. I will remain up this car's ass until he inevitably speeds up faster than me, because he ain't as heavy and he's smaller. We've been in one crash in this 28-hour journey. Oh, yeah, one crash. One close crash, one nearly crash, one actual crash. Both of them were the AI's fault. The one that actually happened was like the one that nearly happened. He's driving leisurely in the overtaking lane, and then what's he do? Cut me off, and then brakes. A truck is too heavy to stop that quickly. I only got 1% damage from it, the other 1%'s my tyres. I'm not going to replace them because 1% wear, that's going to be a red light for them. No, surprising. Yeah, I'm not going to replace my tyres with 1% wear. I'll need a little bit more convincing than that, I reckon. Advertising billboards all right next to each other. Doesn't seem very efficient. Doesn't look like it, but my headlights are on. They're on the automatic mode, so sure they'll brighten up sooner or later. It looks like we're heading into a storm. I said that legitimately about half an hour ago and it still hasn't started raining yet, but believe me, it'll start sooner or later. I'm gonna go take a look at this garage before we go to that job. It's literally directly in front of us, it's not like it's out of the way. Hold on. That arrow back there says straight and turn. This just says turn. And that arrow there says straight and turn. That's a stitch up if I've ever heard of one. Sure it doesn't matter, I'm sure I can go straight from here. I just want to see where my other garages are located compared to this one. So I don't have two that are too close together. Our other one is Berlin. So then we'll have Berlin, Cologne, and Madrid. I believe our other one is in. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I was like, what's going on here? Company, garage manager, map view. Yeah. Oh, castle it's in. Where did I think it was? Somewhere there. Berlin, I think. So we've got Castle, we can get Cologne, and we have one all the way down here in Madrid in Spain. Oh, I don't know if I want two that close to each other. Nah. I will upgrade the other one though, and hire another driver for it. It's got 3 slots, but only 1 driver and 1 truck. Nice neat U-turn. We'll just trigger these traffic alerts. Before we get busy. All of my trucks are Scania, by the way. I'm a Scania fanboy. You'll never convince me that anything else is better. All the way down here. All the way down here again. I might upgrade it and get the other 2. Keep it with 2 garages for now. 100,000. I still have to pay off that loan too, don't I? if you've transported me all the way back down here, I swear we are going to have problems. I've spent the last nearly 2.5 in real life hours. If you've transported me back down to Madrid, we are going to have serious problems for the realism aspect. Okay, it didn't. Oh, that was terrifying. Skinnier again. We'll buy 2 more skinnies. We do have a money count, thankfully. Hire 4 more drivers. Now, like I mentioned, I do have a mod on that gives me. It's not like a super crazy mod. It just gives me a little bit of extra money for the jobs. It's not like an insane amount. It's literally like, I don't know, 10%. So I will turn that off. It was just to make it a little bit more realistic, which it does do. But I feel like with this many trucks and drivers, it's going to make it, like, stupid. Jay-Z. You don't look like Jay-Z. Last one. Cool. Got diversity too. Got male and female. That is what we like to see. Who have we got? We've got me. It's in a Scania S. Driven nearly 4,000 kilometers in this truck. Majority of that's been in the last, I don't know, last 2 hours, like in this stream. Alvin. He gets paid nearly $400 per delivery, plus $11 per kilometer. What are you doing, cauliflower? Reese gets paid $376. He's doing spherical valves. Interesting. Lodovic gets 371 per delivery. He's doing pumps. Wilma gets 371. She's doing milk. Raphael is 370 also. That's used packaging. And all these ones are new, so they're currently not doing anything. We're 3 minutes out to start this delivery. Don't make me wait any longer than I have to. There is no one at this intersection. Much better. Poliska and Spotto, that makes 21. Again, just thank you. Definitely knowledgeable. Put my window back up now. I've done that mischievous usually. Just start to see the headlights, but because this is a heavy load, it's probably going to time lapse to when it's daytime again. That's what we're here for. 152,000. Now it says we can't do it. You just wait. You will be surprised. It is a big rig. And it is mean looking. Look at that. Maybe it won't time lapse it. I thought it did. Beauty. feel like those chains are not enough to hold all that weight. Because I mean, it's 60 tons. It's not like it's light. There's only like 4 chains holding it down. And it's raining. Beautiful. So before we head off, this is what we'll be running under, because obviously it's a wide road. So we need that on. We'll also be having our hazards on when have to be in both lanes because of how wide it is and around tight corners and that. We've also got our flashing lights in there. Really nothing else to it. Need to put it in drive first. That would be a glorious idea. Oh, God damn it! I always press the wrong button every time. Nice wide turn. Auto wipers aren't doing too well. Oh, there they are. Nice wide turn. Now, I've been told the red lights do not apply to me. If anyone gets involved in the convoy, I'll let you know if I actually do or not. Easily managed this load. It is 60, isn't it? It is 60 ton. Could be worse. We're running dangerously close to these white pillars. So like I said before, when we're in both lanes, have the hazards on. Just so if there is anyone trying to sneak up on, they don't actually try it. Because it further sticks out on the left side, I do tend to be, the right side, I tend to stick to the left side a bit more. I do still have my hazards on because I am still in both lanes. Can't be in both lanes too much because then the game's not happy with me. I was going to say it's going to fail me soon now, isn't it? Normally it does. I'm trying to be as safe as I can, and the game's like, no, don't do it our way. Trying my best. What are you watching this load and flying out there? 5-hour trip. Full tank of fuel. Full tank of energy. Have a nice rest. I'm going to be in 2 lanes a little bit. Turn the hazards back on so no one does anything mischievous. Try not to be in 2 lanes too much because then we'll get a warning. Please get behind an escort vehicle. Now so everyone knows which way I'm actually turning, I have the indicator on around this corner. Might have been a little bit wider than necessary. What did I say before? We'll be driving in a storm. What are we driving in? A storm. glitch out on me again. Trailer always gets damaged up for no reason whatsoever. A mile away from the barriers. They're also in both lanes. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna say it's no longer raining, but the automatic walkers are still going, but they've seemed to have stopped. Bam, 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 bam. Much prefer the truck, it's much more flashy. Done professionally too, it's all professionally made, just thrown together. Do that all the time. I wouldn't do that if I was you, Cam. What was that about? Why are you going 20 kilometers an hour? Give me about 30 minutes to gain my speed back. There's a lot of unnecessary slowing down just then. There's now somehow a car in between me and my rear vehicle, which probably isn't the best. I love how they stopped at the cop even though the cop's not on the road. Whew. stressful part's over. Now we just gotta hope it doesn't glitch and move on. I feel like there's going to be some unnecessary braking here, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. This is where we've done a whole lot of unnecessary slowing down as well. Same intersection like this. We're going to do it this time. Probably scared himself half to death before when I nearly crushed him. In that case, I don't blame him, to be honest. Just make sure you keep a safe distance in front and we won't have a problem. But if you slam on your brakes for no reason again, we're gonna have a problem. I hate to tell you that. You need to know how it is though. The risk of life was crazy. Apparently there's a storm. Oh, keep her alive at the moment. I don't think it's raining. Chair open. I was resisting the urge to slam on his brakes on you.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping light, paint the skies, all because of you.
There's a fair bit of rain coming by the looks of it. But according to the windy app, it's not supposed to get it till midnight. But according to the Bureau of Meteorology, it's supposed to get it now. You know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to get the stream up on the TV just so I can see if my camera's a little bit too big. It looks a little bit too big on the iPad.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time,
Mute it so you don't get there.
surrender it. Hold tight,
No, it wouldn't. Oh, it is.
hold tight, hold tight.
It doesn't look too bad.
Dripping lights, paint the skies, all because of
So it's 720 on YouTube.
dripping
Yeah. 810, whatever 810 is, on Twitch. Strange. It's not too bad, I guess. Camera might be a little bit too big. But then again, that isn't too bad. trade opportunities. Oh, look at that moon in the background again. You can literally watch the stream in the background of the stream. At least I'll know if the stream's actually working or not. Definitely needs some quality tweaking, because I don't know what this 810 stuff is, but it doesn't sound good. It could just be because it's on a TV that doesn't look the best at 720. And I'll take it up to 1440. When I finish this delivery, I'll end the stream, do whatever, change quality settings and come back. I'm watching you, bucko. We went from 80 to 40 for no apparent reason. You scare people that much, they do half the speed up. That's ridiculous if you ask me. They get all that speed and momentum back. Anyone new that's here, welcome. We're doing oh goddamn, that's a spoiler. Doing a 60-ton delivery of an industrial condenser. It's 12 meters long, 5.4 meters high and 4.7 meters wide. It is a weapon of the machine. And we're running a Scania Series S. We have not been in any crashes yet. Got an hour and a half left until our destination. Actually, we were nearly in a crash when my front lead transport person went from 80 to 20 in a very short period of time and then turned in front of me. So I had to cut across 3 lanes of highway traffic and come to a stop so I didn't destroy everything. Because as a part of realism, if I was to destroy everything, I can't just go recreate from checkpoint. It'd have to be a end job and pay a $15,000 fine and pay for everything to be fixed. Which sounds not fun, so do as much as I can to avoid that. He hasn't done it again just yet. This one stream is nearly 4,000 kilometers in growing. It's 74 kilometers until our destination. Trying my best not to speed, but in this absolute weapon of the Scania, which I'll actually show you when we're done. Also, if you're wondering why I have the UI map open, it's because the truck doesn't actually have one. So I don't really have a choice if I want to know where I'm going. Oh, this is where shit's gonna get dodgy. I'm gonna slow down so that car disappears. Go, get in front of the van. There's another car there that's gonna cause the same thing. I've screwed it up last time by changing lanes before we do the performance, so now I'll wait until he changes lanes. Anyone ever heard of Bay Area bugs? This used to be his song, I'm pretty sure he's changed it now. very close. I can't really go too much either way. You waving me. What's happening? Gotta try and get as much speed back as I can. Because we're going to lose probably all of it going up this hill. Come on. If we come to a stop, we're done for. Come on. Fight it. You know you can do it. You're a scammer. You're never submitted to anything before. You're not going to submit to 60 ton. We're getting speed back. Just need a little bit of a confidence boost. We've done it. I'm not going to get too much speed back because I'm going to have to stop behind the front escort there and wait for the rear escort. I'm just going to cruise. This is the absolute weaponized organ. Oh no, that's another one. I don't know how I keep turning these things off without realising to do. Don't worry, I'm not going to hit you. You're fine. Parking brake put in neutral. This is the weapon of choice. It's a lovely Scania. Where is he? Where's he at? There he is. Just got to the top. Put the window down so you can hear the pure brilliance of this engine. Listen to it purr. Nothing beats what's going on. Why do you use passengers? You're doing like 40 in a minute. This quality is absolute arse on TV. I'll tell you that much for free. I've seen those brake lights. Don't do it. You know how it ends up. It doesn't end up good for anyone, especially me. I'm going to lose all the money. Never something to see it feel to the left as well. Stay as far right as I can so that it can pass me on the left. But I also know that vibration sound from the things on the lines of the road. Probably not the best thing to do, so I'm trying not to go that far right. We've got 20 spotters on this journey, but I think the Haulin has got none. I mean, obviously I'm going to see them before the leads, because that's just how this works, but still, that is a victory in the book. AI always seems to slam on their brakes when it comes to this sort of section. For no reason. They just like using the brake speeds. We have a somewhat tight turn here. Gradually slowing. Need that so I know how my brake push is going. Damn it, I do that all the time. The map button and my hazard button is the same, but to do the other one I have to hold the button down and press it. Turn super wide. Not like we have a choice. Even now it's still kind of very close to hitting it. 21. So this way. Nice garage over there. And we'll take the fire station. The truck dealer there, I don't think I've discovered yet. So I have to drive down that road as well. Now he's going to slam on his brakes again because we're at the end. Put on my hazards because we're going to be blocking the road. I wonder if I just sat here how long it would. I mean, obviously isn't going to end the job. But I wonder how far the traffic would back up. I don't know why he blocks that side. It's not like I actually have to park it. It won't let me park it. It won't fit through that gap. But this is a legendary Scania. Like I said, 2 mods. One's a money mod that gives like a 10% boost on the earnings of each job. Makes the amount you get for the job a little bit more realistic. And second mod is for those lights and the light bar, because they're not in the game per se. That's backed up very well. We've also got flashing lights in there. I'll finish the job so I can actually show you those lights without a trailer on them. Time taken 9 hours. We got halfway to leveling up. Hazards in this, I'm going to do an illegal U-turn. How did I hit that? Well, I hit the invisible barrier before. It looks like I have no idea what I'm doing. I promise I do. These are the back lights. Turn off the hazards. They're mainly for if we're going to a job and there's like a car working there, so I can pretend we're providing safety, so the person in the car doesn't get hit, I guess. And take it to a DAF dealer to get service. And mess up the engine, so I have to buy a DAF. Let's park next to this stuff for a second. I know that's not upgraded and this is, but genuinely, which one would you rather? I know which one I'd rather. They're not really that different. Besides the window size and actually the depth, it just looks like it's a lot bigger, bulkier. Scanias have always been ultra. They've done nothing for it, they just look the best sizing. They're my Haulins. Well, that's that delivery done. It took me about 2 hours and 10 minutes to actually drive to the delivery, because we drove from all the way down here in Portolino all the way up past Madrid, through Bayonne, past Civics, past Paris, past Brussels, past Cologne, all the way up into Amsterdam. In this lovely Scania truck. So thank you all for watching. I hope I'll see you here in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.